It's 1975 in Okinawa, Japan, a quiet island surrounded by blue seas and endless sunshine. Dr. Makoto Suzuki, a young cardiologist from Tokyo, receives a strange call. "Doctor, you need to see this. There's a 100-year-old woman outside cutting grass with a sickle." He drives out, expecting to meet a fragile old lady, but when he arrives, what he sees changes his life forever.
There she is, strong, smiling, full of energy, swinging her sickle like someone half her age. When he asks her secret, she simply laughs. "Secret? I've just lived my life the same way every day."
That single moment begins a 50-year scientific journey, one that uncovers hidden powers inside the human body, powers that can literally add decades to your life. The hidden secret inside every cell around the same time. In a Tokyo laboratory, another scientist, Dr. Yoshinori Osumi, is staring into a microscope, trying to solve a biological mystery. He's observing yeast cells under starvation and notices something incredible. The cells begin to eat themselves. Other researchers think he's wasting his time, but Dr. Osumi keeps watching. What he discovers next changes biology forever. Autophagy, a self-cleaning mechanism built into every human cell. Autophagy means self-eating, but it's not destructive. It's how your cells renew themselves. It removes old, damaged parts, recycles them into new materials, burns excess fat, and destroys precancerous waste. It's your body's own anti-aging system, your personal cellular janitor and repair crew. There's only one catch. These microscopic cleaners only wake up under special conditions. And modern habits, constant snacking, late dinners, and overeating, keep them asleep. The Japanese way to turn on your body's renewal switch. Back in Okinawa, Dr. Suzuki keeps visiting centenarians, people over 100. To his surprise, they aren't just living longer, they're living better. At 95, they still garden. At 100, they dance at festivals. Their arteries are clean, their hearts strong, and they rarely get cancer or diabetes. Their secret? A simple ancient rule they follow before every meal, known as Hara Hachi Bu. Eat until you're 80% full. It sounds simple, but it's profound. By stopping before complete fullness, their bodies enter a mild survival mode. This light stress is enough to trigger autophagy, to flip the body's inner cleanup switch. Think of your body like a factory. When it's overloaded with food, all workers are busy processing new materials. There's no time for maintenance. But when you give your body a break, the night shift starts working, cleaning, repairing, and rebuilding. The 16-hour healing window. Then comes another legendary doctor, Dr. Shigaki Hinohara, who lived to be 105 years old. He worked 18-hour days, still saw patients after turning 100, and flew overseas to give lectures in his 90s.
When asked for his secret, he smiled. "I give my body time to clean house every night."
His life extension protocol was simple. Eat lightly in the morning, a small lunch, dinner before 6 p.m., then no food until 10 a.m. the next day. That's 16 hours of fasting, giving the body time to repair, detoxify, and renew. During that fasting window, autophagy works at full power. Cells recycle waste, the liver deep cleans, and the gut regenerates. Dr. Hinohara believed the gut is the master switch of health. When it's healthy, everything else thrives. Your skin, your energy, your immune system. When it's overloaded, everything suffers. The gut connection. Dr. Hiromi Shinya, a Japanese-American gastroenterologist who examined over 300,000 colons, discovered something stunning. He could predict a person's overall health just by looking at their intestines. People who ate processed foods, meats, and dairy had short, thick, unhealthy colons. But those on traditional Japanese diets, full of vegetables, tofu, seaweed, and low-sugar carbs, had long, smooth, youthful colons. The healthiest people weren't following extreme diets. They simply gave their digestion a break, fasting for 14-16 hours daily. That pause allowed the gut lining to regenerate, reduced inflammation, and kept their immune systems strong. The Okinawan plate. Food for longevity. Dr. Suzuki noticed something else remarkable. Okinawans didn't rely on white rice like the rest of Japan. Their main carb was the purple sweet potato, packed with fiber and antioxidants that support autophagy and stabilize blood sugar. Their plates were full of color: green, yellow, orange, and purple. Each color meant different antioxidants working in harmony to protect cells. Bitter melon kept insulin levels stable. Seaweed delivered minerals for detox. Turmeric and ginger reduced inflammation. Tofu and miso provided plant-based protein for repair. Even their tea rituals mattered. They sipped jasmine and green tea throughout the day, providing polyphenols that help protect and renew cells, and prevented mindless snacking. Morning wisdom, a gentle start. Instead of eating a heavy breakfast, Dr. Hara began his mornings with fresh vegetable juice and olive oil. Why? The olive oil slows sugar absorption, preventing insulin spikes that stop autophagy. He drank half a glass, waited 20 minutes, and then had a light meal, easing the body gently from fasting to feeding. It's not just what they ate, it's when and how they ate. They respected the body's rhythm: eat early, fast overnight, and let the body rest. How you can apply it. Tonight, after 5 decades of research, Dr. Suzuki and his colleagues outlined a simple activation plan. Week 1, practice Hara Hachi Bu. Eat until 80% full. Week 2, gradually extend your overnight fast. Start with 12 hours, then 14, then 16. Week 3, transform your morning. Begin with tea or vegetable juice before eating solids. Week 4, make your main meal a colorful, nutrient-rich celebration. Purple sweet potatoes, greens, tofu, and light fish, seasoned with turmeric and garlic. What happens next? First week, you'll feel more energized and sleep more deeply. By week 3, brain fog fades, skin looks brighter, digestion improves. After 2 months, pain and fatigue ease, your immune system strengthens, and people might even say you look younger. You'll notice, your body isn't breaking down, it's rebuilding itself. The timeless lesson. Today, Dr. Makoto Suzuki is still researching longevity at 92 years old. He recently learned to play a new instrument, the Okinawan sanshin, proving that curiosity and purpose are as vital to health as diet. Modern Okinawans, however, are losing their longevity advantage as they adopt Western habits: processed food, late dinners, constant snacking. This proves one thing: longevity is not luck. It's lifestyle. When we eat like our ancestors, less often, more mindfully, and with gratitude, our bodies remember how to heal. Inside you right now are millions of cells waiting for the right signal to repair, to renew, to start your transformation. So tonight, as you finish dinner a little earlier and skip that midnight snack, remember, you're not depriving your body, you're awakening it. You're activating the same ancient rhythm that has kept the world's longest-lived people thriving for generations. Your longevity journey begins not with a supplement or surgery, but with time. The time you give your body to heal itself. Underneath Japan's remarkable longevity lies not just the foods themselves, but the philosophy behind how they're eaten: balance, moderation, and respect for nature's rhythm. One of the greatest secrets of the world's oldest Japanese doctors is the principle of Hara Hachi Bu, meaning eat until you are 80% full. This ancient saying, followed religiously by the people of Okinawa, home to some of the world's longest-living humans, teaches that overfeeding the body shortens life, while mild hunger keeps metabolism young and inflammation low. Modern research supports this. Calorie restriction, when done naturally, triggers autophagy, a cellular repair process that removes damaged proteins and helps prevent age-related diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's, and heart disease. In addition to how they eat, what they eat is just as fascinating. Many of Japan's centenarians include fermented foods in almost every meal, from miso soup at breakfast to pickled vegetables at dinner. These foods are rich in probiotics that maintain a healthy gut microbiome. A strong gut doesn't just aid digestion, it's deeply connected to the immune system, hormone regulation, and even mental clarity. Scientists now call the gut the second brain. And it's no coincidence that the Japanese, with their probiotic-rich diet, experience lower rates of depression and cognitive decline even in their 90s and beyond. Another key element lies in the diversity of natural ingredients they consume daily. Instead of relying on supplements, they eat a wide variety of vegetables, especially sea vegetables like wakame, kombu, and nori. These are packed with iodine, magnesium, and antioxidants that support thyroid function, bone density, and joint flexibility. Seaweed also provides fucoidan, a compound shown to inhibit cancer cell growth and strengthen immune defense. In fact, researchers found that regular seaweed eaters have lower cholesterol and blood pressure levels, a big reason Japan has one of the lowest cardiovascular mortality rates in the world. Equally important is the relationship with protein. Unlike Western diets overloaded with red meat, the Japanese favor fish, particularly small, oily fish like sardines, mackerel, and salmon. These are high in omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, protect brain cells, and keep arteries clear. It's not uncommon for Japanese elders to eat fish almost daily, often grilled or simmered gently to preserve nutrients. This constant supply of omega-3s is believed to slow brain aging and lower the risk of dementia, something that Western medicine is only beginning to fully understand. But what truly makes the Japanese approach so unique is that meals are never rushed. Eating is treated as a mindful, almost sacred ritual. Every dish is small, colorful, and beautifully arranged to engage all senses. This slows down eating speed, improves digestion, and allows the body to properly register satiety signals. Studies confirm that eating slowly reduces blood sugar spikes, prevents obesity, and enhances longevity. It's not just what they eat, it's how they connect with food that shapes their health. Another quiet but powerful longevity factor is green tea, especially matcha. This vibrant powdered tea is loaded with catechins, potent antioxidants that fight free radicals, support liver function, and protect DNA from oxidative stress. Matcha also contains L-theanine, which promotes calm focus without drowsiness, helping maintain emotional stability. Elderly Japanese often drink several cups a day, reducing risks of heart attack, stroke, and even certain cancers. It's a soothing daily detox, both physically and mentally. And then there's soy. Not the ultra-processed soy found in many Western diets, but traditional forms like tofu, edamame, and natto. These are rich in plant-based protein and isoflavones, natural compounds that balance hormones and support bone health, especially crucial for women after menopause. Natto, a sticky fermented soybean dish, also contains nattokinase, an enzyme that thins blood naturally and prevents clots. Many elderly Japanese eat natto for breakfast, and studies link it to lower stroke and heart disease rates among older adults. One overlooked secret is how they use broth-based meals to nourish the body gently. Soups made from fish, kelp, and vegetables are light but nutrient-dense, providing hydration, minerals, and amino acids that strengthen tissues and joints. Because these meals are low in fat, yet high in nourishment, they keep the digestive system efficient, one of the body's key aging controls. Finally, perhaps the most important lesson we can take from Japan's oldest doctors is the idea that longevity is not a race, but a rhythm. Their lifestyle blends simplicity with routine, walking daily, gardening, and staying socially active. These small movements combined with nutrient-rich foods prevent stiffness, enhance circulation, and maintain vitality. Their secret is not hidden in exotic superfoods, but in small, consistent habits performed every day with mindfulness and gratitude. When you piece together all these practices, the 80% rule, the fermented foods, the sea vegetables, the green tea, and the slow, mindful eating, you see a pattern of life rooted in harmony, not excess. The Japanese don't aim to live forever. They aim to live well, with clear minds, strong bodies, and joyful hearts, even at 90 or 100 years old. So the next time you sit down to eat, remember, longevity isn't built overnight. It's created bite by bite, habit by habit, through the daily choices you make. As the oldest doctors in Japan quietly teach us, health is not found in medicine, but in the way we honor food, movement, and the balance of life itself. Beyond diet, what truly allows Japanese people to maintain vitality into their 90s and even 100s is their daily rhythm and mental discipline. In Japan, longevity is not simply about surviving, it's about living with purpose every single day. The elderly in Japan rarely retire into idleness. Instead, they follow a principle called ikigai, the reason for being. It might be tending to a small garden, practicing calligraphy, cooking for grandchildren, or volunteering in the community. Having a reason to wake up in the morning keeps their minds alert and spirits alive. Scientific studies have proven that people with a strong sense of purpose are less likely to suffer from heart disease, dementia, or depression. In Okinawa, where centenarians thrive, the average 90-year-old still works in the fields or walks to visit friends daily. Another crucial secret is movement through everyday life rather than structured workouts. While Western fitness culture focuses on high-intensity training and gym routines, Japanese elders build endurance and flexibility naturally by walking, gardening, cleaning, and even traditional kneeling postures. These low-impact movements maintain joint mobility, balance, and circulation without overstraining the body. Research shows that this type of consistent, gentle activity can extend lifespan more effectively than occasional intense exercise. In fact, Japanese seniors average over 6,000, 8,000 steps a day, not through conscious effort, but as a natural rhythm of life. Posture and breathing also play major roles in their longevity. Many elderly Japanese practice radio taiso, a short morning exercise broadcast nationwide since the 1920s. These light-stretching routines, often done in parks or workplaces, improve oxygen flow and posture alignment, enhancing mental focus. Combined with deep breathing techniques from Zen traditions, they promote calmness and reduce stress hormone levels. Chronic stress, known to accelerate aging, is quietly managed through such mindful daily practices. The environment in which they live also supports health naturally. Traditional Japanese homes are minimalistic, with tatami mats and low furniture that encourage sitting and standing up from the floor frequently, subtly strengthening leg and core muscles. Neighborhoods are pedestrian-friendly, and communities are tight-knit, fostering constant social interaction. Loneliness, a silent killer among the elderly in many countries, is rare here. Even the simplest act, sharing tea or chatting while walking to the market, strengthens emotional resilience. Nature connection is another profound aspect. The Japanese practice Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, simply spending quiet time among trees. Breathing in the phytoncides, natural compounds from plants, has been proven to lower blood pressure, slow heart rate, and enhance immune function. Older adults in Japan often visit parks, tend bonsai trees, or meditate by rivers. These serene activities reduce cortisol levels and activate the body's natural healing response. Their approach to aging is not to fight it, but to flow with it gracefully. Wrinkles and white hair are seen as signs of wisdom and time well lived, not flaws to be hidden. This cultural acceptance of aging reduces anxiety and self-criticism, creating emotional harmony, something often missing in fast-paced, youth-obsessed societies. Studies show that Japanese seniors exhibit lower rates of anxiety and higher life satisfaction, even compared to younger populations elsewhere. Another often overlooked factor is sleep hygiene. Elderly Japanese typically go to bed early and wake up with the sunrise, aligning their circadian rhythm with nature. Their evening routines are simple: a warm bath, light meal, and moments of quiet reflection. Sleep environments are minimalist, dark, cool, and free of distractions, which promotes deep rest. Research indicates that consistent, high-quality sleep supports cellular repair, memory consolidation, and hormone balance, all crucial for long-term health. Even their mindset toward hardship contributes to longevity. Japan's concept of gamen, enduring difficult situations with patience and dignity, teaches emotional control and resilience. Whether recovering from war, natural disasters, or personal loss, this stoic strength keeps them psychologically stable. Emotional resilience combined with a calm, grateful attitude supports healthy heart rhythms and stable blood pressure throughout life. The true beauty of Japan's longevity culture lies in its simplicity. Slow down, move gently, eat mindfully, connect deeply, and live with purpose. It's not about perfection or chasing youth. It's about finding balance in body, mind, and spirit. Another remarkable pillar of Japanese longevity is community and social connection. The oldest doctors in Japan often say that no one lives long alone. In villages across Okinawa, the tradition of moai, a lifelong social circle of friends who support each other financially, emotionally, and spiritually, keeps people connected and engaged. These groups often meet weekly to share food, tea, and laughter. This sense of belonging significantly lowers stress levels and enhances immune function. Studies reveal that strong social bonds can reduce mortality risk as much as quitting smoking or maintaining a healthy weight. In modern life, where loneliness has become an epidemic, the Japanese model of connection serves as a lesson for the world. Elders aren't isolated, they are honored. Neighbors check in regularly, communities celebrate their wisdom, and younger generations listen to their stories. This emotional exchange keeps the elderly mentally active and emotionally fulfilled. Neuroscientists confirm that social interaction stimulates brain activity, preventing memory loss and slowing the onset of dementia. Physical touch, even something as small as bowing, also contributes subtly to health. The gentle act of bowing stimulates parasympathetic nervous activity, calming the heart and lowering blood pressure. Combined with gratitude, a core Japanese value expressed daily through words like arigato. These small gestures create emotional balance that supports both body and mind. A fascinating and often underestimated aspect is cleanliness and order. From childhood, Japanese people are taught to clean their spaces mindfully, viewing it not as a chore, but as meditation. This daily habit creates mental clarity and reduces stress, while the physical act of cleaning keeps the body active. Even elderly individuals who live alone maintain immaculate homes, a reflection of self-respect and inner peace. Scientists have found that maintaining a clean and organized environment correlates with lower cortisol levels and better focus, both essential for long-term health. The traditional Japanese bath, or onsen, is another healing ritual that has been practiced for centuries. Bathing in mineral-rich hot springs improves blood circulation, relieves muscle pain, and promotes relaxation. Many centenarians attribute their vitality to daily or weekly soaks in natural hot water. Modern studies confirm that regular bathing can lower blood pressure, improve sleep quality, and enhance cardiovascular health. More than hygiene, it is a therapeutic ritual, a way to reconnect with the body and mind. Japanese elders also live with an attitude of gratitude toward nature's impermanence. The philosophy of wabi-sabi teaches them to find beauty in imperfection, in the fallen leaf, the cracked teacup, the passing moment. This quiet acceptance of life's transience nurtures emotional peace and lowers mental stress. They don't chase endless youth, they cultivate contentment with what is. This simple mindset shields them from the mental fatigue of constant comparison and regret. Importantly, they pass these values forward. Teaching, storytelling, and guiding younger generations give them emotional fulfillment and keep their memories sharp. Psychologists call this generativity, the drive to nurture and contribute beyond oneself, a key factor in longevity and happiness among elders. Perhaps the most profound secret of all is their gratitude before meals, saying, Itadakimasu, meaning, I humbly receive. This small act transforms eating from a routine into a ritual of mindfulness and appreciation. It aligns the heart and mind, promoting calm digestion and emotional satisfaction. If you look at Japan's oldest doctors, you'll notice they live not in luxury, but in rhythm, a quiet, balanced harmony between body, community, and nature. Their wisdom teaches us that health isn't built in hospitals or supplements, but in how we live every moment, with awareness, movement, gratitude, and love. So if you truly wish to live a long, vibrant, and meaningful life, start today. Not by chasing perfection, but by nurturing small, consistent habits that bring balance and joy to your days. And if you found this message inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to Live Healthy Every Day. Share your thoughts in the comments, and follow our channel for more life-changing health wisdom from around the world. Together, let's keep learning, growing, and living fully every single day.